Literally can't do this anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. But then I'm like, how am I gonna get a husband? I literally don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. I'm crashing out. Nobody prepared me for like how draining dating is. And this is coming from a girl that is very confident and very secure in herself. It's exhausting. Like, it's the highs and the lows dealing with your emotions, not even like crashing out over a guy, because I'm very protective over myself and like how I feel. My emotions aren't because I'm sad over the guy. My emotions come from, oh, this could have been something, but it wasn't right for me. And now I'm starting over again. Like, I'm very used.
Yeah, guys, so relatable. You know, that one char who never liked me at all. How we could have been so much more. There was so much potential after chasing this bad boy. But things went south, and now he didn't marry me. Well, welcome back to the channel, guys. It's morning here in my desert. I'm just having my coffee, you know, listening to some women cry. What a better way to start a day. Am I right, fellas? But anyway, welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to the desert. I know, Ampu, I'm going to ask you to be a bit more sensitive towards these women. Very distasteful. You're out here laughing. Grab the violin, please. We have a sad video in our hands, guys, because God didn't commit. So we'll take a look at a few TikToks, then an article. Let's continue with this one, guys.
Used to being independent, living by myself, like doing my own thing, not texting someone all day. Like, I'm very used to that. My girl is tired. I'm tired, but I want to meet my person. Like, it's just like a really bizarre thought in my head, thinking that someone that I'm actually dating is actually my husband. Like, I don't want to be discouraged, but it's like a very bizarre thought in my head that like, oh, maybe the next one is actually my husband. You know, like that just doesn't seem possible.
No, I think it's possible. Just go for it, you know. If it was on the 15th chart, it's going to be the 16th one, or maybe the 65th one. You just keep at it, you know, with the same formula, chasing the bad boys. Because think of it this way, guys. I was going to sympathize with this woman, but then I remembered that she actually prefers to be chasing the bad boys and then crying in her living room than to be with an average guy who is a good person. They really do prefer that. So hey, I'm not going to sympathize with you. You just be happy doing your thing. Now, guys, let's move on to this woman, and you tell me.
When my narcissistic husband comes and gets the kids to come see them for an hour, he always brings me like these kind of flowers and whatever. This is literally how he gives me it. So he looks like he's doing something nice. This is how he hands it to me. There's a countertop. Here you go. He literally bought me socks from the house over once to my parents, threw them on the floor, and then handed me flowers. Literally, this is what he does. Here you go. And there's always a note on the cheap flowers. To help you study. Study snackies. I love you. I wish you would have trusted me with his business. Things are taking off and I have no girls here to spoil. It's always about his business and money. Like, dude, I wouldn't care if you won the lottery. I wouldn't care if you were a millionaire. You're missing the mark.
Well, what do you think about this one, guys? Chat, is it being a narcissist to give your woman flowers? Now, of course, I get the idea that throwing them, you know, is weird. But first of all, you're divorced, all right? He's coming to take the children, you're divorced. You probably treat this man like a bitch, you know, on second thought. You really care about that? So you see this man gifting you flowers and like candies and whatever, and you call him a narcissist because it. When this woman, guys, probably hasn't done one thing for this man, and you can see by the note that he's sad that they're no longer together. The women are like these guys where, I'm sure this has happened to you, right? But you take them on vacation, you buy them flowers, you gift them things, you treat them nice, you literally sacrifice your life for them, but then you make one thing, one detail, like you don't compliment her on her looks, and she's already doubting your love for her. It's just insane. Let me know if you relate. But now, let's move on to this other one with the weird haircut.
Once you see men for what they really are, it becomes so incredibly boring to hear people defend their bad behavior as if the world depends on it. I will never be able to comprehend any more at this point in my life why we are putting men on a pedestal, why we are not holding them accountable, why we are allowing them to disrespect us, to be liars, to take away our rights, to literally allure women to go on dates with them by lying.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Do you know this, guys? The game of guessing the character. You have like 30 characters, blonde, brunette, middle-aged, younger, and you don't see the opponent's characters, but you start asking questions like, is your character white? Is your character Asian? Things like this until you find the character. Okay, let's play that game, guys. I'm gonna play again the definitions that this woman is using, and I'm gonna ask you to guess who the character is. Let's go for it.
Comprehend any more at this point in my life why we are putting men on a pedestal, why we are not holding them accountable, why we are allowing them to disrespect us, to be liars, to take away our rights, to literally allure women to go on dates with them by lying about their political affiliation.
Okay, so my guess is, let's get it straight. You allow this man to be disrespectful, you allow this man to walk all over you, you hold them to no standard whatsoever. Is your character Chaddington? Oh, I guessed it, guys. I guessed it. Because they don't do that for any other man at all. If you're the average guy, all these things don't fly. For you, there is this list of 120 things that you have to do to mildly impress her, you know, to be the bare minimum. But when it comes to Chad, oh, they absolutely will get, quote-unquote, allured to a date. They absolutely will let him walk all over them just for that slight bit of attention.
We literally need to start like spitting in their face or something. And at the end of the day, it's all boiled down to, oh, you're just not silly enough. You don't know how to have fun. Oh, you just take life so seriously. And it's like, what part of this is supposed to be fun? I'm not having fun. I don't even date men anymore. And existing in society with them is not fun. They are not good at society, at doing things that can help other people. I've talked about...
So the people who built society are not good at society, apparently. What? Make it make sense. This weirdo, guys. This stupid woman. Oh my hell. By the way, can you guess her political affiliation? Take a look at her. I mean, the fact that she's a woman is enough, but taking a look at her, guys, and at her haircut, can you guess her political affiliation?
This before, but the consequences for their actions are not strong enough. They are enabled almost every facet of life. This is why I encourage women constantly to look beyond romance to fulfill your life, because men are not going to give it to you, especially if you're someone who is attracted to them romantically.
It's hard for women to look outside of romance because they don't look at romance to begin with. All right, they simply don't. When I was younger, guys, I used to believe that women are the romantic ones, the romance ones, the ones who are all about love. Hell no, guys. Men are way more romantic. Men are way more in it for love, in it for the serious relationship. Women are way more superficial and materialistic. But anyway, let's move on to this bimbo here, guys. And she has the hand tattoos, of course.
I have this issue where I find almost no men attractive. Like, it's really, really annoying because I speak to a lot of men, right? I'm very social. I love to talk. I find almost no one attractive. So, like, there's just, like, it just doesn't go anywhere, like, ever. I get asked on dates, I'm like, no, pass. And then when I do find someone attractive, I'm like, I'm obsessed with you. I need you. If I don't have you, I'm going to feel unwell. Like, I need them because it's so rare at this point that it, like, makes it extremely difficult. Or, like, even if they are attractive, like, even if, like, yeah, you're a pretty face, I just don't care to speak to them. Like, if I want to speak to someone, I will nonstop be thinking about, like, texting them or having a conversation with them. But it's so fucking rare. Like, it's so rare, and I just want to have a cute little fun crush and, like, whatever, but I can't even have a crush anymore because I'm just like, boring, like, not interested, no desire for it. I need to, like, go to the gym.
Oh, poor woman, guys. Chad doesn't commit. She cannot have her cute little relationship with Chad. Let's all shed a tear. Also, I find it hard to believe that this woman doesn't find beautiful men, because men are more beautiful than women, right? As I've stated before. But which makes me think, let's jump into some comments from you guys. What do you think about this? We have the first one here. Hidan, I'm not gay, but men are more beautiful than women. They are. Hidan, I'm not gay, but I love girly music. Hidan, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. I stand behind all those statements. Especially in this economy, guys, the statement $20 is $20, it probably rings more true than ever before. Also, girly music, not necessarily gay. Could be, but not necessarily, you know? I stand behind all those statements. Let's go into another one. Does listening to girly music make you feel beautiful, Hidan? Men are beautiful after all, right, mate? Okay, you know what, guys? You're not gonna shame me out of this one. I'm not gonna backtrack, okay? I'm not gonna back down or something. It's true, men are more beautiful than women, which is why we don't need makeup to look decent. Women do. It's also why men age better than women. You can't say an argument against those things. You know these things are true, okay? So stop trying to shame me, guys, and calling me gay and all that. Everything I say is always true, is the point I'm trying to make, alright? Now, no matter how gay it sounds. Also, I think that not joking about being gay is gay. It's quite suspicious, you know? If some man doesn't joke and doesn't make gay jokes, that's pretty gay, guys, I gotta tell you. But now, editor, not this scene, man. Not this one. My hell, guys, the editor. Okay, let's move on to our article. That is titled, Girlfriend of nearly 4 years confessed to kissing another guy. My girlfriend of 4 years just confessed to me she kissed another guy while solo traveling. The good old reliable solo traveling, right, guys? And then they'll ask you, oh, why are you concerned about solo traveling? Or why are you concerned about women going to the disco? Are you insecure? No. I just look at the statistics, you know, and the probabilities, and statistically speaking, those are the places where cheating occurs. It doesn't mean that it's a, you know, a statement that always holds true, but, you know, you gotta be at least concerned about these things. So we met in mid-2021 and the incident happened mid-2022. We were actively talking every day and going on frequent dates. Now it's 2025 and she just told me about this. Her reasoning for not telling me earlier was that she was too scared to tell me because she did not want our relationship to end. She said after it happened, she was sobbing uncontrollably and felt disgusted with herself. I mean, not disgusted enough to not do it in the first place, you know. I personally never took her for a girl that will cheat. She's a great person and comes from a great family. The issue, for other than obviously kissing another guy, was the fact that she hid it from me for 2.5 years. Our relationship has been getting pretty serious, and I will definitely say it's a healthy one. However, this definitely halted that momentum. I told her I needed some time to digest this and couldn't make a decision on the spot. I'm almost certain she will never do this again, but one time is already too many. True. I'm not sure how to proceed with this. Do I forgive her and continue what was an awesome relationship, or move on? So this man knows the answer. He just doesn't want to be honest with himself, but I'm sure he knows. And I'm not even going to shame him. I understand why he's questioning this, because you're already invested 4 years into this, you know? So there are men who are easier at cutting things off, at cutting their losses. There are men for whom it's harder. The important part is just cut it off. You know this is the right answer. It's a big loss on your part to sacrifice 4 years, but this is something you should not pass by, you know? So I hope he reaches that decision. Let's check some of the comments, guys. First one here says, it's more than a kiss. Ask her to not lie. Yeah, it's not only the kiss, it's not only that she lied about it, but also it's the whole intention. The mere fact that she will disrespect you in such a way is the real problem. I don't care if it's a kiss, I don't care if it's holding hands, I don't care if it's the intention of it, it's still cheating. It's the same motivation that pushes you to cheat as 3 actually. There's no difference in the motivation, only in the outcome, but it's the same disrespect that pushes it, so not any less important. Another one says, and in 2 more years, the rest of the story might trickle out. Welcome to your new life if you stay with her. Exactly. Another one says, we'll read this one last. Adults don't just kiss, especially considering her situation. She was traveling alone, so she was talking to that guy, flirting, dancing, or doing whatever to reach the comfort level to kiss. Yeah, guys, I hear from time to time, oh, it was just a kiss, it wasn't S3 actual. That's the first part of it. Of course, it will reach the length of S3 actually cheating if you just give it time. You know? Even if they didn't have S3X, which I don't believe, and we'll talk about it more, the fact she got too close and made a guy comfortable to be able to kiss is concerning. In many scenarios like yours, I have seen, first, that the wayward hides the cheating for months or years while the guilt is building, so they ease the guilt by telling a fraction of the affair, enough to help them relieve and enough to make you stay. This is so true. You continue to talk down the line, and it gets worse. Maybe she told someone about it, and now there are chances that the person may tell you, so they are controlling the narrative. In either case, or even if it was just a kiss, she withheld the information from you and room away the opportunity to make an informed decision years ago and let you invest in a relationship in which she cheated and lied by omission. Truth be told, if I were in your shoes, I would have ended the relationship, as she has proven that she cannot be trusted. She can go behind your back and can keep it away from you for years. I mean, not only that, guys, but even if she was honest about it up front, right when it happened, that shouldn't change the outcome. You're still gonna leave her if you found out then, but finding out now makes things even worse. So it's not like before you will have forgiven her, but it's that now you have even more reason to dump her ass. Because not only did she cheat, which is enough of a reason to leave her, but she also lied to you. There's no other opinion on this, just leave her. Otherwise, if you continue with it, you're gonna be insecure your whole life, and this will happen again. Once a cheater, always a cheater. But anyway, gentlemen, thank you for watching. Leave me your opinions down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.